back to my new video session. So today we'll learn how we can send the emails using Node.js and Node Mailer. So let me to tell about the Node Mailer. It is the one of the package which is available in npm library, which will be used for to send emails from one client to another client using Node.js. So how we can integrate that package with our code, today we will learn. So for that, as usual, we will first import that package, that is Node Mailer. Using require method, we will import it. Okay. Now we will install it in our Node environment. npm hyphen save and our this one Node Mailer. Okay. So let me to start my server. Okay, so we have installed this package. So using this package, we'll send the email from one client to another client. So for that, what I have done already, I have created one route, that is send email. From Postman, we'll trigger that REST endpoint, and we'll be passing some inputs like, let me to show you, from email ID, to email ID, subject, text, HTML. So these informations will pass from our Postman client. Okay. So from this email ID, we'll send the email to email ID. Okay. Also, so for that I have already created the routes. Okay. So we will write our code to send the email. So when we will talking about the Node Mailer, first point is we have to create the transport using the SMTP server. So here I am taking, I am using my Gmail account as the SMTP server. If you have any other SMTP configuration, you can go for it. Okay. So that configuration, using that configuration, we'll create the transport first. Then we'll define the mail options. Third point, we'll send the email. Okay. So let me to first define the mail. Let me to first get all the inputs which is coming from the Postman client, like let's say from okay to third one is the mail subject. Okay, let me to copy this one and we will change the required keys. Next one is the text message. We will send one plain text message. We can also send the HTML body, HTML or HTML content inside the body, mail body, that we can send. We can also send the attachment. Let's finish this part first, then we'll go for the attachment. Okay. Now this point is, let's define the mail options, whatever the options we are going to use. Let's say First one is from which ID or who is sending the email. Okay. Second one is to whom we are sending the email. Next one is the text. What plain text we are going to send. Fourth one is HTML. If we have any HTML content to send, that we can add here. So here I have missed the subject part. Subject. Okay. Let's send this HTML and plain text email first, then we'll go for the attachment. Okay. Next, so our next step is we'll create one transport where we have to give the SMTP configuration. So in my case, I am taking the Gmail configuration. So for that, what we have to do? We have to just write, let's say const same node mailer dot create transport method. So it has one inbuilt method like create transport, this one, second one. Okay. So inside this, first we have to give the SMTP host, that is usually we are taking smtp dot gmail.com. Okay. Second one is port. I will be using here 587, which is secure port. Third one is the credentials, that is auth. So first one will be your user. So here what you have to pass, so for the user section, to the user you have to write your Gmail ID, like I have already defined inside my environment variable file. I cannot show you for the security reason, like process.env dot gmail username. So for password, your Gmail ID password. Okay. Same process. So here your email ID, for Gmail account, and the respective password. Okay. So this is the configuration. It will create the transport. So we gave the SMTP SMTP configuration for our Gmail account. So accordingly, we have to give the username and user Gmail, your Gmail ID and a password. Okay. You have to define the port like 587. Other ports you can also take. Apart from this, you have to do one thing. You have to go to your Gmail account. Okay. So there in security section, you can find the less secure apps. You have to enable that one. Otherwise, the Gmail SMTP server will not pass the mail from one client to another client. It will not allow to pass. So I'm saying again, go to your Gmail account. In admin panel, you can in left side section you can find one security option. Click on there. If you will scroll down, go to bottom page, you will find the less secure apps. You have to enable that one. By default, that is disabled. You have to enable. Otherwise, you can do the Google search and get the link also as well. So I have done that one. Now, third step is we'll send the email. Okay. So transporter dot send email. Second one, send mail. So this is a default method which will be responsible to send the email. So here we have to pass the mail options. Okay. After that, our callback. Let's say info. Okay. So we'll check if any error is there, then we'll send the error response. Otherwise, we'll send the success response. That means mail is successfully sent. So let me to copy this one. Successfully. Okay. If there is error, we'll send the error response like okay. Now we'll test. So here I am going to my postman. Okay. So here who will get this email? This email ID pradansanti306@gmail.com, which I have already opened. So this one. Okay. So I am sending the email from subratpradan@gmail.com. So let's trigger this. Before that, let me to generate the token. There is some error. This should be the post request. So there is some error occurred. We'll check what are those errors. undefined. Okay. So this is like wrong. Email username, email password. Okay. Now we'll hit it and let's check. Now you can see emails successfully sent to the this email ID. We'll go to the email and check. See, my subject, whatever I have given here. Okay, it's a plain text and the body part. Now you can see the mail is coming to the mail is coming using the node mailer package, right? So we'll add the attachment. For that, let me do put some file. Yeah, so there are some file here. Text file. So we'll put this file as a attachment. We'll send these files as a attachment. So for that, what you need to do, you need to just write one more key like attachments. Okay. So here we can give the path, respective path. So here it is uploadable directory is present inside the root directory, and inside it I will pick any one of them. Okay. So let me to find the first root directory path. Slash uploads. Okay. Slash which file I will take. This JSON file, let's say I'm taking. I need its name. JSON. So now we will send this file as an attachment to the user. Let's click it again. Let's go to the email. New email came. Now you see how the attachment is coming. So in this way only, so this is very basic method or basic library and easy library also, NodeMailer, which is helps Node.js to send email from one client to another client. I hope you like this video, and please do and try using this package if you are beginner of Node.js, you are learning. Okay, so give one try and check it by yourself how it is working. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe it. So we'll meet again the next video. Till then, bye bye.